This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Abuja, Boadu TV. Na nurses ne police officers e wo Bawku na ne de mu dwane no. Yesa yare fokra o yare kura dwane so o manwane ya bebo ntu ekom. Ama nurses ni su gidigidi se Ghana Health Service. O mo pe transfer ni menim ya because o mo ho che o msisi a curfew. O mo da 2 o'clock ewia o. No ma sorry 6 am. And titi said the police phone you soon. Or my call like normal duties before Tokania no ye day in almost soon nurses soon teachers soon students soon or beer soon or Bawku Alistair afire that found. Now we are no sinching agriculture development bank say the profit have been munyas and ketwa. Profit abama a prosocra. Inina munsem ewa yeti.
Mahama bem yana makai mo de wa condemn killings ekoso Bawku ene Narugu tichu hwe 3 students bi nso mko ya hadwene ogo pio no ane dim the Gonja land no the two just say hadwene pa ma ekoso Bawku no maminti will take on that.
Yeah, me tie president now okasa no. I saw sincerity. I heard sincerity.
Okay.
I felt sincerity in his voice. I felt integrity. I felt down to earth that this is a man who wants to resolve a political, a chieftaincy problem that has come up, a citizen's problem, a brother and sister problem that has picked up in Bawku. I even hear the chief, the Mampusi chief there has 3 Kusasi wives. So they are children of mixed race. So why do they fight? I cannot understand. I've been trying to read around the Bawku conflict. I'm not getting answers. It pains me. The Papa, chief police officer, he went there. He gave a very interesting analogy of the scene he saw there and gave a suggestion that these young men who are negatively using the training that they have acquired in using SMG machine guns and other things, we should bring them down to Accra to retrain them, redirect them psychologically so that we use them to go and protect their own vicinity in Bawku. Because enenu me say mra uduwa oyebeshew nobody can work in Bawku. Omo ye TZ, the favorite food in Bawku, is not available. You cannot ubayada kopeja. How can you even go for the my friend is saying the flour, the corn flour? Uko nyame bro no hin ayoyo no be kwa continue hin unam kromu ha me say dia otia ne ta what is it? Machine gun fire. Who brought it? Who imported it there? How did it get there? Which boundaries did they break to enter and bring those machine guns in? Who are those boys behind the machine guns? Why? What is it? Ube wo okada ni pati okada chi no diboni misremu me ferry pa me meko me matrasi akase me meko. I believe that we must stop to no, I've not been there. No, when the conflict started I've not been there, but I've been to Bawku. I've traveled to Bawku several times. That is why I talked about TZ. You can bring Bawku's TZ to Accra to beat everybody's TZ in Accra.
Wow.
I'm telling you. So Bikra no free Bawku. Yes, no free Bawku no TZ to Accra. Say TZ ni free you know bedua ebitino
ayoyo nyina
ebitino make ka bibi achiro enti misre we can't stop. We are own people. We are one people. We are Kusasis and Mampusis, but we are Ghanaians. Under the unitary constitution, it makes us one people. So what is the difference? And why do you even want to crack the difference between anybody? It is the Europeans who are used to that, but they are one. They are from the European Union. They came to divide us and cause an African partition, but they have created an European Union. Look at America. It's one state now. Why? So what is it? Let us get together. Even in our small pieces, we are fighting. How then can we talk about a united Africa? Let's begin to learn of the rudiments of staying together and accommodating each other. Let's put the guns away. Let's put the threats away. Let's put the bitterness away. Let's put the pain away. And like I said, the president has asked Asante and is giving him support. The previous administration started. He has also come. Asante Nana, yebo odia tisi sorry. Nana mijiudi ntina bebi ameka me say bibi obi wo kuro bi mu a yenhwe na ade nsei Nana yenhwe na Bawku nsei. Mesrawo frɛ mo akunkume ekosu no enye hwe yenkwala school children. They are the future. The children are the future, as Daddy Lumba will tell us.
Children of the future.
Yeah, children of the future. So we must not destroy them today. If we are fighting amongst ourselves, we shouldn't even be killing ourselves. Just an argument and a debate and a settlement, and then you go away. Why are you taking somebody's life? And for what reason? Omo diaba asawasi zongo. No, don't come to Muntake's constituency. He's a minister for interior. Don't touch him. Don't touch his constituency. Don't bring the trouble to his backyard at all. If you do that, we are beginning to see that there's a partisan inclination to disturb the nation. That one, we cannot go from defense. We cannot go defending. We have to go offending. And no, Abai Komwa. The only thing they have to do is to shoot to kill. Will it be proper? It will not be proper. It's young boys of Bawku, listen to me. Alistair Tayo Nelson, I'm promising you, the state has a better future for you. This is a land where we have gold. We are beginning to rationalize our gold sector and see the results in our gold sector. So the money is coming into the state kitty. Since money is coming, development will reach you in Bawku. We will modernize Bawku. I'm promising you, I sit here. I'm promising you, we'll make Bawku a better place than it is now. Stop fighting. I'm pleading with you. Drop your guns. When you hear me speak today, drop your guns. Look, I wish you could call me and tell me your problems so that I will communicate to Asantehene so that all these things will stop. Look, no teacher in Bawku. Go and find out. All the schools are closed. The secondary schools have even run away. The nurses, they cannot work. Because once they are in the hospitals, they will hear they will have to go another base. Patients who are sick will even run for cover. Obi oyare, osroso obewu. Now we are on day.
Nurses are no. They will say uniform.
Yes.
Was so bad.
They are under severe danger. A police officer called me. Alistair, me Gary Asa, me Sichi Asa. Me swabbing to me pay. Me swabbing him say me a police ni.
Police officer.
Police officer.
Calling him.
He's in his room in Bawku. He's asking me to tell you Onu to transfer him. You understand? It pains me. They should remove all of them from there. What will happen? There will be disaster. They are not combatants. He is not there for the peacekeeping. He's a policeman who is in Bawku. Yes. So watch papa. Me say they cannot go out and get their yo-yo. So you must understand the seriousness of the problem.
Serious.
Look, traveling on the Bawku highway, make a mistake. Guns will ring through your side mirror. I'm telling you, make a mistake. Why? Adain, we are not known to this. When in 1991, the defense minister at the time, Mahama Idrisu, he was sent by Rawlings to go the Mamprusi war. Quickly, when they called the factions, they came to Accra. They settled the matter. They gave them somewhere for that man to settle down. Government accountability series, very important in accounting to the people who gave John Mahama the power for him to assert himself and manifest what he wanted to do. And for me, it's good to tell your story as you go along the way. The accountability series is a good project.
Okay.
It must be supported by all. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you'll be caught up with television because there's somebody to say something. Yes. It started with the interior minister, it came to the health minister, energy minister has also been there. Many of them have been there to explain themselves. And I think that it is good. Dr. Kofi Omani Boama, interestingly,
defense.
He was there, and his opening remarks that day even enlightened me so much. So with this one, I think it's a good thing, and we must all support it. Then you come to today, what happened? The Minister for Roads and Highways, Honorable Kwame governs Abuja. I salute him wherever he is today. He was trying to speak Chi. He couldn't speak the Chi properly.
I like say what's next just so Kumase.
Oh, okay, but and then the Chi now. I would say, I mean, the we understood him at home. What he was trying to, he was talking about the Kumasi Highway under the Big Push project, and I'm happy that this government and when it comes to road, TV so say a quine 12,000 kilometers. Yeah, say at say who are now moving to pre number that ubo baby din look at such characters. He knows next to nothing about roads. For 8 years he was there just emptying the coffers and doing nothing. Let's ask ourselves. So the importance of road transportation at this time is what we must be talking about. Say ya kwano in for so ben the mine as o mine because you need railway paper bia free Accra e ko Tamale in 4 hours you can leave Accra and get to Tamale. You need speed trains. Baby. Your water transportation system, bro, it is saying. I'm asking you, it is saying. You understand? Other forms of transport, they're very weak. It's in road. We rely on road much in this country.
Okay.
And even we lack so many things. There's no interconnectivity amongst our road network between the regions. If you go to certain towns, if you look at the town roads, very poor. You go to some areas, take Ofuasia Ilebi for instance. It's very difficult to move from one town to the other when you are in that Ofuasia Ilebi or Achimansa districts. All the roads are poor. The road networks and interconnectivity, whether it's urban roads or rural feeder roads, it's not properly constructed, and there's no interconnectivity, or the roads are in a bad state. So there's a lot of work to be done in the road sector. And I like the minister who has been put there. Ono Akasano, he's energetic. He's willing to do something. You see a lot of focus, and is decisive when it comes to the job. I'm happy. He has said he's returning the tolls back to where they belong to. When we say trouble there, uti assembly ubisa say we oko school na. I'm quite to me catch you say road tolls no, toll booths no. It was going to become urinals and public toilet places in the middle of the road.
Highway.
I'm asking. They lack common sense. I don't understand how such persons or group of people, criminally minded, will have the opportunity to come and manage this country. Go and check. There'll be an audit. He must tell us. The road minister must tell us. You see him moving around on most of our roads. The contractors, some of them are on the road, some of them have run away. And if you hear the story, very, very bad. I'm happy. The tolls will bring jobs. It will bring revenues back to us. Our brothers and sisters who were disabled and were asked to do that work, who have been taken off and today cannot find work. Governments should factor them in, because if it is digitalization, then it means that you'll be taking away human beings. But you should factor the disabled people in, so that if there's human opportunity, they'll be the first line to get that opportunity, because they were just taken off without any announcement and cleared off. It is a good thing. We need a good road sector. The big push should be helping the corridors of our road sectors that are going, the Eastern Corridor, the Western Corridor. He talked about them. The road to Wa, he talked about them and other things. And I believe that we must take opportunity in fixing our roads to raise new and genuine contractors who go out there and do the work and fix the road and let it last for this nation to enjoy. 30 years, 50 years road standards is what we are asking for. And yeah, no, that's not what you're asking for. So governments, then you talked about the Black Queens.
Yeah,
quickly.
The Black Queens, yes.
I was enthused and I'm happy, and I would extend my greetings to Professor Jane Nano Pokwajimai.
Yes.
I always went to a wall to read what she said about the team. In fact, initially I didn't want to follow, but because we lost our first match against South Africa, so I was not interested too much. But when I went to the Vice President's wall and what she wrote and how she encouraged them, and then I followed Akogan, my colleague Akogan, how he was always, so I decided to follow and then watch. Interestingly, I think that we must bring the coach on the touchline of the women's team to join or beef up the national team of the Black Stars, which is the men's side. He has a lot of knowledge. He demonstrated the experiments with the women. If you look at our midfielder, the woman in the 13 and the other one in the 10 jersey, if you can bring them to the I've never seen a midfielder where Abedipele mu type. When Abedipele was in his peak and was dribbling in the center of the field, she demonstrated that quality when I was watching it. And I was not surprised. When they came up against Morocco, I thought that the coach did all he could do. He got up, he showed a green face, he was looking on to the players. I'm sure he even communicated to them, those who take the penalties ahead of time. But Selak knew inside that this is what will happen. I pat them on the back, and they brought joy to the nation. Everybody watching everywhere was excited by what they put in, and I wish them well. Next year, Beko and Nunebema, they are qualified for 2027 Women's World Cup. So they must put the team together. Don't dissolve them. Hold them together. Stay together. Omombe Tukwa, feel it in with the local people here. Get a standing team for the women at all times, so that when you call upon them, they'll be able to come and then be able to serve the nation. Professor Nana Jane, I salute you. First woman vice president. I've always been saying this thing. It will not be long we'll have a woman president. Yes, the way things are going, it will not be long we'll have a. Then you talked about the ADB, bro. The Agricultural Development Bank, you think it was set up for nothing? In 1955, it was the Bank for Credit and Cooperative for Agriculture.
My history.
Yes, then it changed in 1970 to the Agric Development Bank under Buzia. So anytime the MPP comes to power, they want to toy with that bank.
Okay.
Yes, they want to toy with it. Ayomu baby. So they want to, go and check. They will give themselves loans. Go and check the history of the bank. They find a way to find third parties to give themselves loans, take it and not pay back.
Today, I say, do baby, come some more major with NIB, National Investment Bank. And so I'm do baby, say no person more.
Oh yes, because they had run the system down so much that they didn't come to solve any national problem. They came to dig a hole. They came to create a crime scene, steal everything and take it away. So ADB, for instance, they took the fortunes of the Agricultural Development Bank. What were they doing? They ran at a loss. Ask me, did they invest in agriculture? Were they the ones who provided money for the planting for food and jobs? I ask you. The Canadians got the money. So what were they doing? How did they run at a loss? Why? Did they go to improve our colleges of education, agriculture? Did they go to our secondary schools to help with agriculture in the secondary schools with our schools farms projects? No. Did they do Feed Ghana? I'm asking you. Why did they run at a loss? Who did they give the money to? If you go deep, if there's an audit from the Agric Development Bank, you'll be surprised at what you hear, and we must do it. Me, I'm not surprised. Like I told you, the purpose for the establishment of the bank in 1970 was to support agriculture and this entire value chain. Today we have agribusiness, we have agri-marketing, we have Feed Ghana project, and I know that the ADB must play a role, a critical role in making these projects under John Mahama's research agenda to succeed. In the recent past, we have seen the partisan long hands that have entered the bank and have tried to collapse it just in recent years under Nanado. And I'm saying that the fortunes are turning around. We're running at a loss. And what happened? You understand? The losses under the MPP, if you watch, some of these, I said we must investigate them. They gave third-party loans to themselves and they will not pay back. They will take the money and go and buy big cars and deceive the bank because they appoint the person who is a managing director at the time. Only say, National Service is it not the Agric Development Bank?
Agric Development
Bank,
yes.
The National Service Scheme, the money, 498 million. Yes, that's why they took it. At the time when agriculture, we needed fertilizer. Our farmers in Achimotresu needed hoes and cutlasses. They needed inputs in order to succeed with agriculture. We took the money and gave it to the National Service Scheme. Now give to Warren in trophy. That's why they were running at a loss.
Serious?
They're very serious. Look at the decision of setting. So, you see, this is Atusapon. Honorable Atusapon.
Yeah, the new managing director.
He will make success of the place. Why? He's a chartered accountant.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
And he has had experience working. If you check his background, I want to take some time to tell you that he will make success of the place. Mr. Edward Atusapon is an experienced chartered accountant, strategic thinker, exceptional finance brain, an authentic and agile business leader with extensive proven record and deep understanding for finance, strategy, entrepreneurship, management. He's an astute and accomplished business leader with close to 30 years in diverse managerial functions, having excelled in leadership roles in telecommunications, broadcasting, insurance, and the services sector. He has done it all. He has been there. He was deputy minister for the telecommunications sector and the JM in the first one. He had been in broadcasting before. He has seen it all. He has been in insurance before, and he has been in the services sector. Why can't he make success of where he is? That is why you are seeing the results in this short time. He has put in structures quickly, and you see, Dr. Atusapon was a founding staff and senior auditor for Ernst & Young Ghana, formerly Fiajo and Associates. Me, I had the opportunity to go to school with the Fiajos, and I knew their father, and I knew who he was when it came to chartered accountancy and other things in Ghana. I know Atusapon from the beginning, so I'm not surprised. He was involved in business planning, corporate re-engineering, auditing, and working with several multinational companies, including Goldfields Ghana, the Golden Rule Resources Limited, and then Geomechanic Construction Pioneers, and the Ghana Commercial Bank and British Airways. Look at the experience. Recently, he was board member for Jospon and his many allied business.
Yes.
So going there, look at his deputy, Ferdinand Ahiakpo. He was my mate at the University of Cape Coast, a course major. Highly intelligent young man. He's been there. He was advisor to the Vice President, Pakwesi Bekwe Misata, when he was there as Vice President. He was a economic advisor. So this is a team that is ready to succeed. Debi Ameka or Ajimboni Niomutim, Atusapo ni Ferdinand Ahiakpo, mu form bag anapa, so mu be juma. They want to come and see that the bank, Agricultural Development Bank, will succeed in line with the agricultural policies of the government. Feed Ghana, agribusiness investments that government is doing, agri-marketing, the Volta River Corridor Development Project. They want to see to the success of it so that agriculture, as we see it as a backbone of the national economy, will be able to take its rightful place as it deserves so that we can push the agenda forward. Then I also chanced on something very interesting, and I will not hide my respect for Honorable Minta Kando and his team at the Ministry of Health. He has a young man who is beside him, his PA, Seth. I will mention his name because Seth comes with a certain demeanor that is all embracing, all encompassing. And for me, as a young man with such an attitude, as a personal assistant to a minister, Seth, Yankopon de ube kobe bia opese ukobia wasasi so. Obema unsaka de upe. Seth is a gentleman that is helping the minister succeed. Then you have Tony Goodman. Tony Goodman, an experienced hands when it comes to health. He has been there and done that before. So bringing Tony Goodman back to come and head, as the director, deputy director, and spokesperson at the Ministry of Health. I mean, I will not mince words about it. He's my personal friend, and he's tough. He understands the issues. Look at what they have done. They have been able to pay the Ghana Registered Nurses Association. They paid them money to go and look after some of their problems. After all, the problems, they are age-old problems. So if government, under this short time, is able to make room to begin to resolve your problems, I think we must thank government and praise government. So I want to hear Madame Perpetua Foriampofo. She should tell us how happy their group is and how they have gone back to work, and what the future plan to get government to pay the rest is, so that the nursing sector will be at peace, so that those who go to the hospital will not come with anxiety that tomorrow or tomorrow next there will be a strike, so that they'll be able to deliver the nursing services as Florence Nightingale did. The Ghana Association of Registered Midwives are also there. They were part of the group. The National Association of what do you call it? The Union of Professional Midwives and Nurses, Ghana, were also there. The Psychiatric Nurses Association were also there. So government has been able to resolve the nurses front, their issue, and is working to see the entirety of the problem uprooted. I salute the minister, the intention of John Dramani Mahama. Two of my judges say, now who calls them? No, they have gone to sit round and they are bringing about the solution. Look at the backlog of pharmacists who have not been paid. 321 of them who started their housemanship. But they have been able to raise money. Sikanu Kwabe Bisa say free because do you know how they run the health sector? They ran it as a crime scene. The minister who was there, I was surprised when he was under J. Kufo, very fine person. But when he came under Nanado, Misuba is say, COVID sikakra no peso or fesikano, vaccine sikakra no peso or sisa. Ajima menu pa. But the system, the story has changed now. The story, you have a decent young man, a 46-year-old Honorable Minta Kando from Dwabusobia, Onimbebi Free, Onimnechi. Okita Kumapa, Okita Sompa, our person de Magana when it comes to health services delivery. Me, I have sworn to support him throughout his time as Minister for Health and wherever he will go. So, he planned. They came to uncap the NHIS. Government has uncapped it. That's the thing, is in the step in the right direction. So now there's money. There's money available to do so many things for health services delivery, especially those players who play, those stakeholders who make it work, who make it happen, and especially the pharmacists. Hospital, not pharmacists in So, like I said, we are happy that these things are happening. 321 of them, they should go on and work hard. They are deserving of the money. They should save some of the money and use it to support their families and other things. Some of the pharmacists, I know you don't let me mention your name here. Then you have the concerns of the rotation nurses and allied who began in May 2024. Almost they have not received their salaries yet. The delay stems from the inability of the previous government to secure the necessary financial clearance for these interns before the commencement of these rotations. It's in the pipeline. Abayin Gosu, Juma. So he's telling them to rest assured. The ministry is actively working with the relevant government agencies to prioritize and expedite the clearance process to ensure the timely disbursements of all outstanding salaries to those allied nurses and rotation nurses who have started in May 2024 up until now. And like I said, the Ministry of Health under Tony Goodman, who is a deputy director and spokesperson, he says, we wish to assure all affected rotation nurses and allied health interns that their concerns are being addressed as a matter of urgency. The ministry is also taking steps to implement a sustainable system that prevents such delays in future. So like I said, there's a team in place. Recently, Madam Dr. Grace Ayensu has been appointed deputy minister. She goes to enrich the squad, which is already there. I talked about the young man Seth, who is the personal assistant to the minister. I talked about the minister himself, how he's down to earth, Honorable Minta Kando, Joabu Subia MP. Then I talked about the most experienced hands at work, Tony Goodman. He has been there before. Yes, he's back to the place. So there will be sanity in the health sector. And I, Alistair Nelson, I'm a free agent, a free advocate to make sure that John Mahama's health policy will succeed. So I will support Honorable Minta Kando. I will support Tony Goodman. I will always keep in touch with Seth, the young man, to make sure that the health ministry will not go back, but will rather make progress. Recently, they traveled about the vaccines issue, and we saw the results that is coming in. Recently, the pharmaceuticals, they are supporting them to manufacture most of the drugs here in Ghana. Recently, they are talking about HIV/AIDS. They have appointed a board, and they are going around. If you check, there's a lot of investigations and things that are going on in the Ministry of Health that is underground, and it will come out later. I'll be one of the first people to be releasing those information to you should it come. So, Unya, Abayin so far so good. Abayin Okita Jumpa Oba say, Obaba Ye Jumano. I mean, tell me something. They are doing well. That's what John Mahama, I've told you. His drama never ceases.
You said Takwa mining city and I say yet to go to Emon Sem to saying to Sibine Tina politics and in Semibri, Embon Komokakra about Takwa. A fan go the same name, Sagalam since and semi to say was His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And say, or per se, illegal mining in the Yesh if it's Omomu and Sumanaden, Yembon Komokakra, a fan of Takwa go the same name, make a kahun.
I'm say MC Drew say or Mao all the information about fighting the illegal mining.
Yeah, because of the security no ahead.
Okay. When we say in Sonia there, MC he will give you all the information.
Okay.
Until me sure say let's go straight to the Takwa. Once Takwa there, you will go there say. A bit more coastal area, didi epum. Yeah, there you will go to didi go to.
Okay.
So Takwa is known for good. The Bajumana ye no Sebu ye one kwanso.
I don't know.
No kwanso. The government is after them. But more me no kwanso the say problem be any ho. Ni mo minia go de juma no ye wo nhihye wo ho. Sebi minia wotie na sa wakwaje wo concession. No work out. I mean, met my Jeff. No, I can't do that.
No home paper.
Home papers. Say Sasimo, a Tibu Haya. Say Obi a Jandambi Waha. Now say Asamo
more had to correct.
Obi a Jandambi Waha. Yourself and you could do your boss saying Obijanka say me ni MC. Yaji a whole regional chairman. The concession Nanatuku. Abba. Sasamo na Eddie because how can a mere constituency chairman and then the MCA you said the chairman say me akwaje MCA for the regional chairman the concession me a money 40% me ya for 60%. How is that possible? Into be just Antonio yeah and the regional chairman said that he doesn't even know that boy. He doesn't know where he got that information. Until we are here to correct say Samna the so-called Kojo your boss say Bakano
yes so no better say yes can is kind no nti say ntina yamama bay na muso na mo ho
nti yaba
na asem ne de yemfantu baby na yenka mawu na mo say obi ehuma
nti do kan na
yentro okay
actually ni bepia
okay
we bend you bia ni concession enje regional chairman ni concession eni okontompo ne yeye in the tosimbionu emso mu di bia ba say oh ye ni mini MC ya sign the mu carry different network enye ye network so wo ya sign agreement ye ne galamsey yafo say every 3 weeks be ye 300,000 Ghana tete ya be say 3 billion
and the
no necessarily where is the evidence em say ne ye say friend Abante Makato say bibisa on for evidence ne bra as we are speaking since all this allegation ye say evidence no and it's a total lies. Yes, on for Katambra Sebi, we are challenging him on national television. I believe he's listening to us. When Tiensua empty Facebook live about equity, on no for evidence from Command Attorney General. On for more order security, no more based investigation. Sebi, baby,
chairman MC,
yes, sir. Baby, Bedruno, young phone contumpo, and for Nemo Munia. I am the person, Nemo a studio.
TVXY.
Yeah, call. Election you tokwa mokunye modeba mobo me NDC ba power.
Correct.
Then some certain characters in NDC are joining the MPP to bring NDC down. And I'm referring to some characters you from agenda 1 term. The water question from I say agenda 1 term.
Takwasungo eduma pa mo ye.
NDC for no me disgante they know the reason why. Yeko campaign see wini. Yeko campaign woman is a salary for tele on
Doubting Thomas's phone.
Doubting Thomas phone. Woman must remain this phone. They want ahead to go and campaign for certain individuals. Bia, woman feel say is a tele on. They left it alone. Ya kunya yen tokwa na ye wini. After ye wini, you say, hey, son, any pay because we win, and he's doing well. In a me MC MP, your constituency executive branch, you know, you related very very well. Son, what do you do? Let's start to create some of this. You find the problems. So, my brother, let me tell you, 6 months to constituency election, we see these more things. Tarnishing people's image because they want to create a problem so the branch will be fed up with us. No mama beji sit no max no implementing one term agenda. One term agenda which I say when say under their watch they will make sure that it's Taylor does not win the 2028 election. This is pure indiscipline. Yeah, can say no moment almost BBC.
Oh.
So yes, BBC because of say yeah protecting in this so many there's nothing of this nature. And yes, so characters be our more yes. We don't back up by yes be no change this no time say no time we don't know. The party that will fight because that's the one man campaign binti we me say campaign here ede. Nti ye na say binyame adom ye nye tumi no. What do you want? How do you want to turn this image? Will be image because of politics are open tea. Constituency election minia aka 1 year. You do we are aware. So they have started in tentem. Say the buyer one by make sure that the grassroots will be fed up with that. By your juma
grassroots
shows there. Nyamebe bibia man. Until some of makani nyano it's a total lie.
But that's
you do mako court. You do makati soon court. Say on the number chim. Until 7 in
court today, I'm saying to be feel so or say mutina form na bibi or
so evidence. We are challenging on evidence in family.
Okay.
So if you because you have friend phones, you say
our court and to be pesa Bekasa.
Oh, say you start to do say you say into evidence on family court.
Mama call honorable Ebenezer Kobna way. Honorable Kwaba, biabo koze.
Yanko panadum. Awe ke biya ko je badam kampanti yo.
Yankatwi.
Yo nkamu asa.
Okay, Martin na ya right. Honorable am say ye ba Matakwa Nswaye municipality wona ye can security wona wo ye penny a wodano mi second wona wo hwe ye di sa galam sensemi ate say ye kase bi mudim be mi e bia wo adwuma wo ye adwuma panti na ma sa di mbon e ba cheche mu kakra so far illegal mining enye nkofo na wo penye nti de nsembe braba yenti o na me yehu ma ekoso wo eye takwa
yo inu Nicholas yo we dey medase na akwanya na odi kan ma memfa fidie we so na michia mempanifo odi kan michia His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama
okay
hon man mfi basisi Jubilee House nyamisha no so odi sa akwanya or the mai me say mindi takwanso emanim otoso mienu honorable Isa Salifu Taylor MP or takwanso ayem
meda na se bebre in fact etia meti ni modern boka ho bebre adwumadie no se wudi na wanya bia wa so botumi na abom na wa ya adwuma na aya na oyedene nti honorable sister fitele nya gidi omumu se memboa na ehina ye mbayese adwuma no nti meda na se me bia oye me constituency chairman oti unse nufa so ho no ma oye ya papa dan ladi salifu adwumadie a odiye meti ha se in the MC no in fact it's a match adwumadi a oso pa ono nti me bona ba so me wi a o me council of elders na me constituency executives na me party mba nyina a omota kwansayem me chi omu nyina in fact omo so modern bo na ndem te ha say MC me nua for back to question ubisa fa oye galamsey and being the head of security music water kwansayem nyame adom yeba akunya so ayebetena so say MC you know galamsey asem oyeta kwanso yem no in fact you cannot talk of small scale mining and now say galamsey e wo Ghana ha abla obeyi takwanso yem afrim and say in Ghana yes so this is what we do oye go the adwuma to say na chairman can that's what we do in Takwa of course adwumadini de udi but o tombre na ye kwe na nimu no aya chimato ba ho meka no if you kura ba se mense wum so we are forcing say omo ya omo nya ne kwampaso no we still bring them to book and nti me ba yi oye honorable Amakofibu a what task force oye blue water guards takwanso ye
no me informant o churches
yes haneha for them they can pinpoint say say nsuo we see nkofo bi gusu omo say nsuo no eno nti yenko nkofo ku ba ye me chairman me MP your resources nkofo ya oye blue water guards no to make sure say oye president Dramani Mahama na nsuo ade hunu say ye be galamsey ase no obekọ form. In fact, we gave them all logistics somebody adwuma with cars and whatever that they supposed to get it. Na me adom you know no djuma die sonko pa e wota kwanso yim oye insu kese a oda takwanso ma ye bonsa nsu a o supply takwa na you know no bi di machine oye friend say tututu ya o mu di machine nsu su o mu guso o mu yi
fine o said
o mu friend do the tututu me
tututu
me ma de ko me ye bi de me say wo so si so no so that
no friends I'm fine o said me nyi mo but okay go
ye ina ye nimu I'm saying to send the nimu say no so nimu ba ye dey mu so si so ya
go bi o ya mo ba o dey problem wa na o cheche
yes so in fact we wage war against them. Sorry almost said that the insurance so party la lie on maso nem maso chana and nti ye kwasio so that's ansuo no nkofo mugu so chamfa machines a omodi yes atututu no ye kwaje say du baako oye 11 ye ko bonsa kura bonsa so na bonsa so da so ye ko task force for na omo lead no once they went there to also pick 11 offense and chamfa machines
so no mo say bonsa so
insurance so so this things no otna hwa na say bisa cause na so dey otna na buy
no we see there we say
yes so this things no buy am so no there be we can't sit there say you should inside
na takwa me dem na me say takwa the underground e ba then na surface say omo ye bi
na me say if you be an one say oh the mekan and the rank rock but eja okoso ogba still are people are also doing exactly nti omo so ye nsuo ye ko wasaguna so machines are wasting so you can say we are 10 so these are the fighter make a 47 chamfa machines destroyed yes inti oye galamsey fight in there we have not sat on it say exactly
midnight na woye midnight
oh yes
midnight na wo akoda na o ma be ababa 6 na odwan ko
so when it comes to galamsey ye di hudwuma pa you know anoma omo ye adwuma e forest team the last time in the forestry affairs manager no etnase mwa onakrakwapo eba my office we also link up yetnase round table you ehwe kwankra or ye forest no one say no and we are working together as a friend is chief MC and then the other offense heads of department of which are forestry department account until when it comes to galamsey ye adwuma pa allegation a opesa make ho asem say ebia ebi say MC or ye galamsey
wo man penifo no bi kwan abro mo wo documented e say concession me de bi na chairman cheche ko ani
pani ben puna okita ne krata or ye adwuma wa ba MC wo say
wo ye adwuma na wo si bi mo kwan o mo ye illegal e bo anso o mo cretin sem
brother so ye legal dia ono me office no me pene so it is all cretin say one cretin say that one will not compromise
it is our chairman ne regional chairman BBS
Nana Toku oya regional chairman Nana Toku is not into galamsey
yes
obotu my friend Nana Toku you see am na free oya presidency oba Nana Toku nya galamsey nti obi a obetena fidie bia so oya wa fidie nsuo oya any other platform obeka say Nana Toku oya galamsey no ade ba ko pa nipa no he is seeking to achieve
nti so obi bia
oya defamation mama no see ho me say obi biara obetena radio so TV so social media anywhere other local media na waka say Nana Toku oya galamsey na MCE waji 60% of Nana Toku ne galamsey on oya constituency chairman action sani pano he is seeking to achieve only one thing and that one thing is character assassination just say operation ogudi mpere ni mase kwa keke because ohwe pebia papa Nana Toku no abi wa kwa koduru e wa abrabom in a politics ma na unya de sense before foreigner what are you trying to achieve because papa na bobra if you start here so politics the year
oh yes
into such a person so you try say we also climb the political ladder and you are telling us say galamsey meanwhile you don't have any evidence to substantiate but TV no so and I said this social media so there or say or proof and we have a written agreement what should I say men name chairman every 3 weeks or the FND every 3 weeks be our edim into say edim no omo the 300,000 Ghana cedis e brain now gold fields anglo good omo large scale mining
water
omo to workers every 3 weeks 300,000 you see when people come and sit here and then they just drop something on air they think say it will fly but this one's agenda we no on fly
but my case me say woni chairman na mu na betumi yi ano yen hwe takwa eye nansayim constituency na nkasa in focus unity ni home because my economy say ifiefu na damna bi ho picture no how musika no ya kunku na yes adi ifie nkomo na mo nti ma me so unity ni takwanso yemana because how musi abo adwuma I do baby almost say appoint credit see we to am MPP na my yes adwuma den na na aleka my yes adwuma na still ya woman 90 ye twetwa me dream am kro ye ni wa na we ye chairman ti politically no mo na me bi saw MC should be atoso ha me
akro ye wo ho o ma mo yes ani ahoyafo anu anu
go wo kan sa agenda 11 o say
agenda 110 ahoyafo so le budi kan kan takwa ye konsuesi a enye easy mfama NDC ya train this my youth organizer since 2006
wow
na my youth organizer near the NDC ba in 2008 ya ko na ya ba we fat so takwa onye easy seat nti ya kwa ma this time round ye beauty a deputy minister a very resource and a rich minister ye beating over 8,000 votes
wow
na say net still some people are so jealous says an etedia nka na mfata say wo na kase we de wa bre so na nka wotim di seat no nti na wa bre so say what ba di seat nda eyenim guase mo mo di kan say an eteda let's dig that me na obi ngem
tell be kwa kobi
say na me friend this man NDC will see be there anamobo nti one jealousy ahon ya na ekun mu na you see when people have certain agenda we must start in them so the mama grassroots no aboto because me tie kase be me 300 million a wo we grassroots eh na sa na chairman we wonya
chairman MC Musa Makoji
ya ndidi nto mo start say dey repair say dissatisfaction na ba by our NDC branch executive no
wow
na NDC member na takwafo no they know us nti mabeka ne say unity in the party na wo ne mo sa e fa the agenda seconds for no wo na ko dire baby o mo yes ada ba wo ko the branch da we go to meeting we visit the branch executive. There were 268 branches. The then why executive young choir no munko ye meeting. Wama omodo omi shuban say MC dia ni farm MC. A MP ni farm MP. A region ni farm region and national. You have a good relationship between the constituency and the party with our followers at the grassroots. So the party is solid. Now, so we are maybe a use a certain language or you find the A, but when you know why imagine say, are the people beyond where air by a young meda? They will try to thwart all effort. Oh, yes, so the Bayer, Yabaka Sabunya, but I can say when Takwa is safe. And like you said, it's a Taylor will go for the next. And the next 2020, you go there and win. You now so
no go NDC.
In the justification or boy Juma. Yamia Duma ni Juma in the betre. So you can young choir say MC you so you don't only afraid intimate discussions as some. We are working. Takwa is working. Let me put on record today, meaning on this air. By the end of this month, we may change the change. Our honorable SSL Futter has donated 2 million Ghana cedi.
2 million
Ghana cedi.
The Ghana's can 20 billion.
Yes, or the Bama and money, Mosia Kakra. No, they are to my dear. How many months?
6 months.
This is a friend, and this is the MP that we voted from. When MP now, a month for person, more than a platform. Your MP said, no, 2 million Ghana cedi, say, one more demand a month for Momo de Duja. Yeah, Uko village is a big money network, is a teller or yet. MC supporters ye grade ye kwan ye community center ye social intervention among kwa school fees ye tu ama wo ko university others are say me hiamboa no come to NDC office, come to honorable Salif office, come to MC office ye party ma in the takwama in the yesumo mo so wo ba ye bo so we NDC ni ana we MPP ni wo ma wo school fees wo ma wo hia say ye show mo we are doing a lot and the MP doing a lot, MC doing a lot. Ba o ma sebi wo me agenda secretary eyo mu yese sa na ma yetimi ye nti o ma ko she bumechi no mo awo mo tiko so mo mbra no mo gu MC wo mo gu MP ina jami am ya political head wo mo gu me mas se re be ya amanfo be so ya to abenu ba kan se no to takwa safe
MC mami bi so Ebenezer Kobna wo so kakra obeka to so me wi a me ankasa 1 or 2 bi a me notice wo rata kwa for bread traffic go slow no so there plan B na mo fa sade no come back kwa 3 weeks ago na me catch Ali me ba na na see do papa goodbye bi papa eyi wo Karukwan so Karukwana no but we rata kwa say eno so na ye disan common say mo plan B bi am betumi abo ma ye fi takra de ne ade ye ba no ye mra kakra on sabotage ne mo wo titi no ya ye nkofi no
okay before answer ya ba
yes
you know to say will be said the question that you are asking is other there's disunity what takwanso
yes
disunity there emphatically mean to me tran ka se bi ho and I say bi ne ho that
you pay na ya dwene
because nipa there obe try and say you as person obe try so nipa nyina be betina yi but hoso nipa bi na dwen nipa no o try say you obe come closer to you ne betina yi no why yi no ono wo na dwen ono nka say on plan nti say nipa no senior obe ye den uti mu de obo say wo de nke ye one na set but ono no you don't know nipa trim no untumi hu de wo nipa trim nti yen as party men zero into the party or constituency nankasa no constituency executives there's a huge bond, in fact cohesion the friend is synergy. I'm telling you there's synergy oyemu takwansem yedi adwuma into when we say we are moving to this direction okay into that synergy na wo no then people are trying to spoil that synergy send e be ya because we say mpapa mu ba ade na ye ni untumi ye
and the form na si form na sa
na ni si form na bi no person o mo ma na no so
na na si wo put
na ni si wo pa no na bi try say bi na mo de no nam he ya agenda 1 but senior on fly when it talks about it's friends unity or disunity in Takwa we don't have it as party there e be no ye ne council of elders ye bopa ye ne constituency executives ye bo ye ne branch executives ye bo in fact say me in the say ka say ye ko oye a polling station chairman and an constituency executives ye ba this branch Montra on train yeba. Obokon conform no, you go overwhelmed. That tells you say takwan so him sabi yen dia go ho. Enya papa mu na ye dey play because politics nimpa na ye dey. Ya the dom na ye dey politics. It is a nimpa na ordinary politics na enne na so won know papa na so won basabasa ya. Echina which is the 4 years to come no. On the bedman now. So these are the things I yet try say yeba bridge, but people are trying to spoil it. But we are not perturbed. Enya dey ayen say no dey ayen. You are focused. Ejuma na yeye. Ejuma no they've given us a mandate no or a 4-year mandate or a constituency executives. Yami adoma 2026 ye beto aba. Time no so. Ye de krata no to na kofa krata na wonya wina beto aso. Say wo win wo tanchen. Say ye ekoye we say eko. No still ejuma yeye no. So also any they continue. O meto aso ye ejuma no. Yes sir. Nti ho de takwan so yemi de boni bia no problem bia no. There's no unity, there's no disunity in takwan so yem. We are focused and we are bent on putting development for Takwa people.
Into development in some make me notice BB say oba go slow hopa. Na so far den share ni suina more plans some bet 2 year be ma municipality no ejina.
That's it. In fact in your presidency na MP ba ko say Takwa de ka say mo ye metro na Takwa so. Takwa in fact e say Takwa so no kra nyame anim ama dwumadi no no so o den kaka na sanso another one na say hina underscore say abampapa ba nti say aka de e bia totoka nti ama Takwa so almost so ye no so bunum so toka o but it's the same route no e kwa no e bi meka ho but we are buying cars nti this congestion na wo Canada you see it but we have not relent on it yenda so say say problem na beto aso sa so Takwa na nkasa na wo kase wo ba ofri Takwa de ba onya bedru achempem ahwete so achempem because na traffic na shia yes but there bypasses road from that place obotum dia kwa kosi Hilltop Junction ebia se onim ho pa yes DVL wo for how to make kosi Hilltop Junction wo kosi oye Tamso then you get to here so all these are access roads ho but just that onya trum onye mutu abo into your plans you say implempe ya nya quota len fangu so no your machines wo a ye be twa so nti because of that nti oye honorable Sasali Futela am say ye ko campaign ye kan say ekwan no de oye ni suade hu ye ba ye beye wa start ya start in phases nti nyame adom ya ko start oye karekwan no to oye Takwa Banso
baby akoye
so ye karekwan ho see a unya si ho pe onka say na Hana me ba last 2 weeks na but kwana da so tonton say unya se minim say we ya baby phone atuma na Takwa for fra so make am back
another time
so we are picking it from friends and faces so we have that face is gone see I will be matching face or phase 2
okay
see am no ka say fidie gusu aye if you be call phase 3 or Bensu road in area that face now then we start another trench another batch you be call simple area you be call a friend say dumping you be call in fact I mean
no boboni na Takwa municipality midi tebia obi e municipality Takwa munkro na no bo
nyame chade ye buy no oye honorable Sasali Futela oboayema oye insayim esuja my 5 road no ya drip machines ni kosi so
wow
to friends with the assemblyman or honorable Agbeti you could try kwano so my kwano da so fe into that place ni there for now ye ka say ho dey kakra but you so adin na e wo Takwa no Takwa nkasa ene senke Takwa ina rose ndi enke be ye na ye begusu kota ye so adin na no yes ye so adin exactly but ebia na onye ne ebi onye china ebi so bibisu ba ebe china these are plans are your Takwa in fact you have to have a plan before answer we move but before cross your down cry no yes in them so you plan it into Takwa no you the san hye na aguo ye hwe say going for the year 4 years say nyame adom na ye wo ho a ye betumi ahwe say major rules bi wo ho a ye be dey be go so in fact unya do apinto hospital to municipal hospital ekwan no wodi to it kakra on che me ne ye road friend say urban roads ya ko takrade enobo MP wa ko lead wo takrade takrade regional urban roads ya ba na sa road no ye wo friend say road resurfacing ye de kakra ba beto so onye ono ye me patch ye de begusu ankasa on yet first second third but be pijana kakra ono so say adwumade no on chere obeba so na and so we have plans for takwa but the attention say oyabotre adweno obono sama we nkonkro but we know say we deliver when it comes to challenges takwa major one so ye cleaning aspect or environmental issues we are na there takwa in fact you go see here the ye di huduma on we say self retailer oba on go first for Kasai on my escape containers na so no yes on abefa no on my 10 na honorable MP na da Roma
so this is
vantage places takwa sia anu nya yinwura na odi akogum ne abemasoko there are some places bi o so na unya de certain ankasa se ye ko na ye ko team ye ko na labor o ankasa on ntie ba ye PK oil station takwa main station ye main station exactly the point ye ko disort ye ko ye communal labor o homa ya ko but ya we generate refuse every second every second be
what mind bosom
na me chere every second be every second which I say this very sanitation is also intensify into these are the plans we ya so kunhwa yim ya ko yibu ho when it comes to evacuation say yen tu bola ni gu ho or dam side on your landfill on your technological landfill or what I say bia e bitumi ahwena where you manage but we heap is one kasa you clear a lot of places.
Wow.
Talk of Nzemala, talk of Nanakone, talk of Kalbedu, talk of Tamso Cave, a whole lot I clear ni na if you go sure you can by education aspect you go so if I you and kwala ya mkocho BEC honorable MP together with assembly no yebo ankwara no mock enjoy yebo mankwara no tro mock in fact all the mock expenditure ni nyina no MP na MC you can boom na yede you sponsor ankwara no mankwara no
so MP na MC no question
the question person use synergy no person is the word synergy
what to say
very very cool
baby of MC MP ni MC omote adwama so
yes oba agric aspect MP oba men no team up there were some fertilizers I buy yache fertilizers here they am assembly members
free
say omonfa nko omo electoral areas ekuafo no mo no omonche na omonfa mo no so omonfa nya adwuma
ade ankofu nim ni say takwa apart from gold no mo ye
yes emu nim
ko wo ho
say
ma wo bi takwa mo ye kua koko
yes
ejuma wo ho na mbe rubber
urban health ya pomodin so ono so you see I do yare kakra ba first friend impulse
e bi aba ho
oh yes akwa say takwa you have recorded some 53
wow
53 positive cases but I think that Ghana the nation countrywide I think it's almost one death and I record but takwa the yenya any death but health promotion MP in a me offense and myself no together with the health director no it's not easy I have pictures I have data I have radio stations sites to go and educate them on this very impulse issues and be prevent since senior enquire de na nche so ye de into who says argument we ye fato yan ho say be so these are a lot of things by there are some projects na wakeka ho e be aduru 70%, 60%, 50%. Yeah, some of them are complete. We now Sanite. Sanite, they are community center. When you MP transforms, no, and them to me, no one. Maybe we do this. Say, I mobilize funds. Near them, no more. Yes, say, you may do. And the work on one painting. Come on, yeah. You can call the contractor.
Wow.
Why you want you may here? On check. You have commission for use. Into we are focused. Yeah, Juma. The here and say. Ombobo echido na onko ye jandam we mu de atonsu we mu de on form na sisi na dwumade na fe na ye be kase na so to shake them enya de ye be di agro ho debi we have a mandate and we have a country, what do you call, a municipality to protect and to develop. And open your focus. And whoever will try to derail our financial focus on onye ako KJ almost she it will not work.
Okay, my member chairman, so young brother chairman bear 2 minutes KBB kibi wuso ma constituency no chairman ni awuni morko anamonto awutu abanda down nzema bi awanye ni ho so obey na chairman and MC ejuma wo bon MP yente 2 minutes be.
How can you fast such a fine gentleman? From MC we look at the way all bobo and someone. You see, I don't even it's not about surface passion. Or can was many MP. Can was many MP. Because of constituency bia MP ne chairman ne MC would be this is the kind of question on all cause synergy of the way you now. How can you fast such a fine gentleman? Say now who any sebu a Mami
but obi on pen this year near man okwan.
Yeah man, American. Yeah man. So I believe say yeah kakra best say takwaman and the party man say sa pull him down mo yenjai. Ni ambo na
takwa. No you so western region. Western suba kono no. Mo
yenjai embu bia. We are not perfect human being.
Okay.
Yeah we are flawed at least kakana ye papa wo mu no mo yen promote.
Correct.
Je enye wo mu no ya advice. But me I say bibia be ye bia no de enso ye. Nti me kakra makan say let's support in ye MP or wakra or da. Because me say nechi e solid. They have an MC only the day ye din komo enwumbre se mpinya pon parliament pe. E so ne chairman kasa. Be wana wa chairman what is happening. Me brief it takwansem nyina oni MC wamba kasa je na ekoso takwa. But Sanya mo ni ekoncha ma atejuma na ye na kwese odi kaka no takwa ye we are the second largest constituency western region we percent money valley ye na pronunciation ye rural communities ekwasem
takwa the status na ye do metro
adisa na adichi na no na kronu
emi na say revenue generation account
yes
adisa be bo no wonko we na yim
adisa na adichi nyina no no kuni na ebie na settlement na eyemo na nhusami bem kan ya sami bem
correct
so na ya niam dada na ya batu ya no se se na ye biem fe na the TCT in some na big problem MC ni MP ni ya the small transformers aba mane ya solve some of these problems so kakra ba can say we are not there yet we are still building to make sure that ye bed na ya shashe am say ba ya takwa aba fan to ma pefie ye be say takwa nananom in particular we dem me kotodwe na am so mo ma committee president mission ya say pempuntu wo mo form nancy form na wo mo am person mo twitakwa ba form no they should talk to them say wo munjai we have enough of pulling down na takwa fan to ma ye infra
maso ma back one mo hoede e bobo mo
na kaka me so maka ache yeso say obi be no so be jandam na ya mamu yes mo mamu kwan ko bi mo ho a minia je o magina mo de enam redo sese bia na wo bi ama obi so he come to use me wa kono bi di ama so onje no say edin nti wo a wo tia na e bia wo nsu
platform no say we chairman e wo say MC oya party na na yegu no nti yeso ya hwem madam zamanamba
ya wo mu obi botoma yema na ono obi nsu obi ni platform not achieving the agenda memo mo kwan grandma bre was even sesue me hwe mugabe me hwe wo me hwe oheneba na me hwe me be me wo so oheneba na ta dani sinsa nu na me kai dojes me wa we ko ama ko ha na ya bapa how do you allow those people to your friend delay this your friend the effort aye
mama ko MC we last word
you we there medawase on record. On record. This one capture it on record.
Okay.
I'm not into Galamsey.
Okay.
Minya Galamsey. Galamsey na kasakura minim. How what here?
Oh, hustle fighting.
Yes. I'm there say dear onyani dear me mfuaso.
Okay.
Inti that one capture it here on record.
Okay.
Galamsey say all the good to us crampo. In fact, I cannot even differentiate good and any other friends and minerals. Minim. Into one dear. Say nimpa no better say me Galamsey no. We have taken the person on. nti yɛbɛhwɛ na saa asɛm no yɛaka no wɔ court nti ɔno deɛ that one me menyɛ galamsey me chairman we are not into galamsey my MP we are not into galamsey but ɔse or proof so yɛtwɛn saa proof no nyame adoma ɛwɔ court 2 ɛyɛ supporter mɛsrɛ sɛ takwa nso ɛmufoɔ mfama yɛ na wɔntaa yɛkyi na yɛmfa ndi dwuma so yɛmfa ma ɔmo 3 wankasa wafidie wankasa so nyame adom sɛ yɛnim deɛ bɛsi yɛnuanom deɛ ɔmo nenam ɔbonsam deɛ ɔse ɔmbaagye sɛ ɔba bɛwie obɛku na wasɛe ebinom so foforɔ ho hyehyɛ aba sɛ munya hyehyɛ na ɔmunya ade ba ebia na ɔnyɛ me ebia na ɔnyɛ chairman ba na wakɔyɛ a different person meba sɛ onya kɔ a different person a bɔmmɔdena pɛ saa nipa number na frɛ no put the person on reference on phone friend wom na te nipa no so ne side of the story so na bɛyɛ you can debunk that thing nke we say nke say nke tia o frɛ yɛ kora nke say nke aka wi kwa dada oh the maker no so that one meji dey say yɛ kura ni me no say mo yɛ ne sai bia ɔbɛboa
no problem ofo ani me kodu omo yɛ gye saasase bi na wafa yɛbɛbu na wehu sɛ no korɛ owura no so ayɛ adwuma nti egu akwan ma yɛtoto nneɛma ma bibie tumi akɔnkan ɛyɛ the Minister of Health ɛyɛ Honorable Kobna Menta Akando ɛyɛ ade a ɔno so successfully no ɔmo process ɛyɛ salaries for ɛyɛ 321 pharmacists ɔmo yɛ house officer ɔmo so ɔmo yɛ housemanship ɛyɛ 2024 no ɔmo complete no ɛyɛ ade ɔmo ɛyɛ salary no yɛ process a bibia betumi akɔnkan nti wohwɛ a wobɛhu sɛ ɛno na ɛda hɔ no ɛyɛ health ministry no sɛsia no ɛyɛ ade a wahwɛ na ɛyɛ pharmacist houseman officers a ɔmo complete ɛyɛ housemanship wɔ 2024 ɔmo salaries no ɔmo hwɛ na ɛkyɛ sɛ bibia etumi adadin ɛyɛ salaries ɛwɔ mi na no ɔmo bɔ ho adwuma ministry no so acknowledge concern of the ɛyɛ 2024 batch of rotation nurses in allied health intense ɔmo beginning ɛyɛ May 2024 no ɔmo complete ɔmo rotation wɔ May 2025 no ɛno so ɔmo gu so a ɔmo receive ɔmo salaries ɔmo receive kama delays ɛbɛn no no ɔmo atutu yi a bibia ban ne bɔ no ho mbɔden a bibia betumi akɔ nkan saa ministry no so gu so ɔyɛ adwuma pa a obetumi ahwɛ agencies no so ɔmo prioritize nneɛma na clearance process no ɔmo ensure sɛ timely disbursement no ɔmo kama na outstanding salaries no so mo nsa etumi aka ɛde ayɛ nti man ɛkɔ nyinaa no anaasɛ statement a aba nyinaa no kyerɛ sɛ saa immediate release nyinaa no ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ biribiara da n'akwan mu nti woyɛ health worker nyabokyerɛ wɔ man mu a ɛyɛ ade a ministry no ɔyɛ ade obiara ne sika akam wɔn nsa betumi aka ama healthcare service ɛwɔ Ghana no so bibia etumi akɔnka nti rotation of nurses and allied health intense no so ɔmo gu so ɛyɛ concern a no so ɔmo hwɛ to address ntempamara a ministry no betumi ayɛ ma steps ɔmo de bɛto a ɛbɛyɛ ma bibia etumi akɔnka obiara so enya ne sika kama paa ɛyɛ Tony Goodman deputy director and spokesperson ɔno na ne nsa ɛhyɛ ɛyɛ ade asenti ɛno so ma ɛtɛno no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ɛkɔ so Ministry of Health ɛyɛ Honorable Kobna Menta Akando na dwumadi ɔne ne ministry ni di no enti ɛyɛ financial obligations na within the sector na ɛyɛ ade a outstanding ma akemi na ɔmbɛhwɛ na ɔmo ayi ni na so efi hɔ kama paa nti yɛbɛda ase yɛkɔ anim deɛ a ɛyɛ the Agricultural Development Bank a yɛtwa so kan ADB ɔmanya profit papa after tax of 230.5 million Ghana cedis. Wow. First half of the year 2025. We indicate a strong signs of progress. It to me about the era, both strategic direction. And see, Honorable Edward Atosapon. Now the director, now the CEO de ma ADP. Onena nenim da hoy. Honorable Atosapon de say a former boss wo XYZ broadcasting ha. Honorable Atosapon experienced chartered accountant, a strategic thinker, sasona exceptional finance brainer. Wabon homebody for sikasem ne adede wabon homebody pai finance strategy, entrepreneurship management. Oyobia oye leader ye kind of business leader. Udima Kotene on any penny says you're managing director at the Agricultural Development Bank, Honorable Edward Ato Sapon. On an ace your dano na and then watch na da Jumedi ane mefe akoso papa ye obia why ye Jumaye papa why executive director de ama Invesco Limited Sasona African Life Assurance Limited and XYZ Broadcasting here and Casacriano why executive director da osan a member the ma Justpon group of companies Saso wa chair finance and strategic subcommittee of the board na ebium or your chairman the ma JA Plant Pool Amaris Terminal Sino construction appointed time Ignite Media Group Nina no onyoma ye adwuma saso na yebeka ya July 2014 ediba January 2017 or ye Deputy Minister for Communication of the Republic of Ghana Udima Kote His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no this our position edema no oba ye sa sector no so mo hwe ye eboa omu implement policies in programs bebre efan ye telecommunication broadcasting any media sector of the economy no so oye papa honorable Atosapon Jumedi bebre nankasa na why founding staff any senior auditor the ama Ernest and Young Ghana formerly Fiajo and associate or involved in business planning, corporate re-engineering and auditing of several multinational companies, including Goldfields Ghana, Gold Rule Resource Limited, Geomechanic construction pioneers also boy sana Ghana Commercial Bank and British Airways inano waye ejuma fan auditing ne adenti oyobia say oye leader pa wetumi di aboa ma wahwe ma ADB abra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama oneno koto ho say your managing director de ma ADB omwetumi enya profit after tax 230.5 million Ghana cedis first half of the year 2025. Why are they yenti? Honorable Atosapon baby will be ye congratulate to I as a papa, former boss, the eternal yebeda sepa.